Look, it's me. It's me. I think love has gotten too much of a free ride in literature and in storytelling.
It's okay, baby girl.
We don't shy away from showing how positive and beautiful love is, but love also has a destructive component. It can very easily turn into anger and violence. It can turn into protectionism, tribalism, racism, xenophobia. There's a lot of fear that love creates. Why should I feel like my child's life is more important than your child's life? Because the thing is, that is how we feel. But how many lives would my kid's life be worth? 5, 10, 1,000, a million? This philosophical problem goes right to the heart of the irrationality of love. I was in my car driving home, and as I often did, I would just start playing the soundtrack from the first game, and there's the most beautiful rendition of this theme, All Gone, that starts with a single cello note and grows into this funereal lamentation. I went back to our editor and I said, take this music, lay it out, and then start again, just with this feeling. And what emerged was something that we all thought delivered the intention. It connected you to the terrible sadness of what he was doing. We wanted the audience to feel there was a dissociation from reality, because Joel is dissociating. Those people aren't people to him anymore. We wrote a scene that in the description was kind of heavy on sound and the way sound would get muted and sometimes get really vivid. I did experience it for the first time as God intended, or at least as Neil Druckmann did, which is playing the game. And one of the things you get to experience when you're playing is control over the eyes. Therefore, you're controlling what you see, the obsession with detail, and the belief that you should never leave a blank space, even if people won't see it, is something that we aspire to with the show, where obviously we are directing the camera around, but we try and fill in as much as we can so that later, wherever angle we choose, we know there's stuff, and that if people really look closely, they will appreciate little things.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
Come on.
Say I love won't pay the rent.
And I think I'm gonna love you for a long, long time.
I do believe is that most privileged of things as a viewer, where you think, how did I get to have this seat in this place right now? Because it's so personal, it's so powerful. How did I possibly get there? I am not the director that wants to be noticed, because I feel like if you can see that I've done something to grab your attention, I've failed. When we got to the scene where Frank is saying to Bill, this is my last day, we were shooting against the wall. It could have looked much prettier if I hadn't done that, if I'd sat them somewhere else. And that's not how their life would be. Their lives need to be more relaxed and more lived in. What I felt like wasn't too far was to have the moment where they propose on that bench with the sunlight behind them, the golden hour, meaning that last stretch of your life before the sun goes down. We also shot during the beginning of fall. There were real leaves falling around us. So you feel like this process of aging, this natural thing seemed to be happening all around us. And so it was just perfect. Everything really worked in that way together.